So you have a book idea and you want to see it published, but the whole process of writing and publishing is overwhelming and intimidating for you. Well, I'm here to help. I'm going to briefly walk you through the process of planning and publishing your first novel. Well, my process, anyways. There are many different ways to write and publish a book. This video will be dedicated to my personal adventure with writing and publishing Safi of the Trees. First things first, what is your genre or category of work, fiction or nonfiction? For example, my novel is considered fiction, more specifically, young adult historical fiction. Now it's time to plan. Write out a summary or outline of the major events that happen in your book. When writing a historical fiction, you have to be well versed in the time period and location that you are writing about. Pinpoint important areas of research specific to your story. In my novel, my main character is abandoned in the woods and is forced to survive on her own for 9 years. Important areas of research would be the time period 1810 to 1820, specifically the social and political climate of that era, seasonal weather habits in that location, the local plant life and wildlife, and much more. If you plan on writing about an interaction with a specific animal, you must research that animal's natural habits and temperament. For example, in my book, my main character, Safi, interacts with wolves and birds, so I must research what types of wolves are native to forests in Delaware, where my story takes place. I also have to research native birds and their seasonal patterns. After I am well versed in the setting of my main character, I can write her story much more accurately. Other important areas of research could be the fashion, language, and dialect, and/or the customs and traditions of the culture and era you're writing about. My main character is a child who has gotten lost and separated from her family, escaping slavery through the Underground Railroad. There is much history and background information about the time period and social issues surrounding slavery that I must be well versed in if I want to create a historically accurate representation. Remember, when you are researching history, make sure to study multiple sources from different perspectives. Try and find sources that will open your mind to different perspectives and possibilities within your own work. Once you've completed your research and have finished your manuscript, you can start to think about publishing. Would you like to publish traditionally or self-publish? Personally, I am choosing to publish traditionally. If you go the traditional publishing route, publishers assume all costs and pay you in advance and royalties. However, in order to get published, you must persuade them to take a chance on your work. To do this, you're best off acquiring a literary agent. Agents are experts in the publishing industry. They have connections with editors and publishers that will help you get your foot in the door. They also handle book negotiations, getting you the best deal and ensure that you are paid fairly. Agents typically work for free until your book is published, and then traditionally, they are paid 15% of your advance and royalties. When submitting your work to an agent, you must have the following ready: a polished and complete manuscript, one-page query letter, and a novel synopsis or summary. There are many different websites that can help you find the best agent for you, such as duotrope.com, publishersmarketplace.com, agentquery.com, and more. When publishing traditionally, you must be patient. It may take months to years as a new writer to be published. You must learn from every rejection and improve your work accordingly. Publishers will have reign over the book cover, title, design, format, price, etc. It can be difficult to change your precious hard work, but you must be prepared to go through rounds of revisions and will likely have to change things you don't want to change, but you must handle it professionally and respectfully. I hope you enjoyed this brief walkthrough, and don't forget to keep your eye out for Safi of the Trees by Adriana Barnes in the next few years. Thank you.